Hello and welcome back to Whole and Centered Yoga. We are doing a chakra series and hopefully you've been following along. If not, you can always go back. Today we're going to be working on our third eye chakra. This is the center of inner knowing, intuition, that inner wisdom, divine guidance, and it is located between the brows. The color is indigo. So this flow is designed to help us tune in to that energy. And throughout the practice, feel free to try to focus on that energy center located between the brows. We'll get started today in a child's pose. The knees are wide, toes are together to touch. Extend the fingertips forward and allow your forehead or your third eye chakra to rest on the mat. Take a cleansing breath to settle into your space, working your hips as close towards your heels as possible. When you're ready, or you feel like you'd like to, you can begin to rock your head from side to side, massaging out your third eye center, tuning into that energy, breathing. We all have this inner wisdom. It's just a matter of learning to trust and listen to it and building discernment to know what is your inner wisdom and what is coming from outside of yourself. You can rock back and forth as many times as you'd like for as many breaths as you need to. The beauty of these flows is that you can really move at your own pace. We're just guiding you into the movements, and hopefully you can eventually do them on your own. When you're ready, shift forward, coming into a tabletop position, shoulders above the wrists, hips above the knees, and we do our wide exaggerated hip circles. If you've been following the series, we've done this before in the sacral chakra flow. So just doing wide exaggerated hip circles. You can move in one direction, move in the other, and really close up the eyes. Allow yourself to surrender to this and be vulnerable as you're moving. And you'll really feel yourself tuning into your energy, tuning into your instincts, your intuition. Energy moves in spirals, so this is actually a very powerful movement. Once you've had enough of that, you can come back to your tabletop position, and then we'll move in and out of our cat-cow. Inhaling up towards the sky, tilting the crown, lifting the gaze as we lift our tailbone up towards the sky as well. And on the exhale, we press into the palms, we dome our upper spine, we allow our head to drop down, curl forward, tuck our tailbone in. Move in and out of that at your own pace. Come back to center, tuck your toes, pike your hips up, and we'll press back into a downward facing dog. Pedal out the legs. Shake your hips from side to side, wag your tail. Press your chest back towards your thighs. Work your tailbone up as high as you can. Gentle bend in the knees. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, hop or step your way to the top of the mat, hinging forward into your Uttanasana, forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to, and you can widen your stance as much as you need to as well. I'm expecting, so definitely have a wider stance here. You can inhale, halfway lift. Put your crown forward, straighten out your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Then inhale, arms up towards the sky. You can exhale, cactus the arms, shine your heart forward. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hands through heart center. We'll plant the palms, and this time we are going to step our right foot back. Our right or left foot, doesn't matter. Whichever foot you've stepped back, you want it at a 45-degree angle, firmly planted on your mat. Square your hips forward as much as you can, and don't be afraid to give yourself space in between the feet. Wider stance is more stable, and you'll also be able to square your hips forward a lot better. That front knee is bent, but you don't want the front knee going past the ankle. From here, we'll find our eagle arms, wrapping one arm, one elbow underneath the other. And if you can find the palms together to touch. If that's not accessible, you can also grab for opposite shoulders. If this doesn't feel good at all, you can do a different variation of humble warrior. And you're going to inhale as you lift your chest up towards the sky. Exhale, hinge forward. Make your way back to your warrior one. As you inhale, your arms up towards the sky, unraveling the arms. Exhale, plant the palms. Release your lunged leg up towards the sky, whether that's your right or left, and make your way back into a downward facing dog. We'll do that on the other side. Inhale, gaze forward. Uttanasana, forward fold. On the exhale. And with the palms planted, this time we'll step the opposite foot back, whether that's your right or your left. Whatever side you started on, you'll do the opposite. And we'll rise into our warrior one on the opposite side. The back foot is planted firmly at a 45-degree angle. Its front knee is bent, but not past the ankle. Arms reach high, hips are squared forward as far as you possibly can. Take some breaths here, settle in, and then we'll wrap our arms into our eagle posture. If that is accessible, and you can always modify just by grabbing opposite shoulders. And on the inhale, you're going to tilt your crown up towards the sky. Hold here, and then on the exhale, hinge forward into your humble warrior, keeping the eagle arms if you can. And again, if this doesn't feel good at all in your body, or if it's difficult to balance, you can take another modification with the arms. And a good modification is to interlace the fingers behind the base of the spine, or just fly the arms back. And we'll hold here for a few rounds of breath. Unravel the arms on your way up, making your way back into your warrior one. Fingertips reach up towards the sky. Continue to breathe. Exhale, palms reach the mat, and you can reach that lunged foot back up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Release, and then make your way into your downward facing dog. Pedal out the legs. Let it feel good. Making your way onto your knees. And then we'll come into a seat. So this is a nice hip stretch. These are cow face legs. So or fire log hose, you want to stack one knee on top of the other. So this may not be accessible for everyone. If it doesn't feel good in your body, you can always just do Sukhasana, easy seated pose. But what you want to do is stack one knee on top of the other, and you will really feel a really nice hip stretch. And then we'll come back into those eagle arms. Wrapping one elbow underneath the other, finding the palms together to touch if that is accessible, or you can always grab for opposite shoulders. Inhale your crown up towards the sky. And if you do have your eagle arms, you want to put your thumbs right at your third eye and really tune into that energy. Exhale to release. And then we'll switch out sides. So whichever knee was on the bottom, it's going to be on the top this time. Take your time getting there. Really listen to your body again. If this doesn't feel good at all, you can always do Sukhasana, easy seated pose, and just focus on the arms. And so we'll do eagle arms on the opposite side, placing that thumb at the third eye center or on your shoulders. If your hands are on your shoulders, that's fine. And you can just tune into the energy that's located in between the brows, no matter where your arms are. As you inhale, tilting your crown up towards the sky, and continue to breathe. Surrender and breathe. This is a modification of eagle pose. We're doing it seated, but that was the intention for this posture. On the exhale, you can release your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down. Extend your legs out long in front of you, pedal them out, shake them out. And make your way into a comfortable seat if you weren't already there in a Sukhasana. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale the palms through heart center, and we're going to come into our Gyan Mudra, finding your thumb and your index finger together with both hands, palms facing up. This mudra is a great mudra for the third eye center. Great for receiving knowledge and inner wisdom. Stay here focusing on the breath. Inhaling the energy up your spine towards the sky. Exhaling the energy down your spine into the center of the earth. Tuning into your inner voice, your inner wisdom. Receiving. And you can stay here in this closing meditation for as long as you would like to. And you can always just come back to this posture and just go straight here if you don't have time or want to do the entire yoga sequence. Continue to breathe. Trusting your inner guide. Thank you so much for flowing with us.